Welcome everyone to the introductory episode of Val Plays the City Construction Challenge. Minecraft Feed the Beast. May just call it the Feed the Beast City Construction Challenge. But here we are. This is Feed the Beast Ultimate 1.01. I am using, so this is effectively Minecraft 1.4.7. And I am in a new world. This is the seed that I have selected to build my city upon. You can see I got a lot of nice flat area here. Got the ocean access, a starting village. There's even one of those Buildcraft greatwood trees with the, what do you call it, spiderweb. So I know there's a chest under there. Now there's no blacksmith, but I'll take that chest down there instead. You know, as a consolation prize. How about that? And there's also no Buildcraft tower here, or bees, or anything like that. So it's very basic. And you know, I got a couple of these Buildcraft trees along this river, which I think is really cool. Let's take a look. We got along the river banks. You can see the forest here. We got just more open area all along here. All along there's forest. Heading back to where we hit this jungle, and there's a bunch of mountains here. On this side we got some more plains over the river. Some forest here. More plains and everything as we go back. This will be the area where my city lays. This river is going to kind of be this side, one of the borders, I think. On the other side there's forest and plains, so I can always expand that way if I need to. More Buildcraft trees. And then here's the other side border, getting to the jungle. And then this huge mountain. And then we got some desert mountains over here. Let's load it up so we can get the cool shader effect. I'm going to come back to using shaders because they've optimized them quite a bit more, and with my computer I can now use them and record. Look at that. Oh, that's so awesome. So awesome. I think that's going to make this challenge specifically very cool. You know, I'm going to make a city. Start small and large. Now, since I'm using Feed the Beast, of course, I'm going to have to impose some restrictions. So here we got this big mountain ridge, and on the other side of it, on the other side of this jungle here, actually there's like two volcanoes. There's the spawn point. You can see it over there. We've got two volcanoes, and this whole area back here is all jungle to the spawn over there. So when I spawn in the game, I'm actually going to have to trek through all this jungle to get over to the landing area. And I'm do a little light RPing in this as well, I think. I haven't really done that before, but I'm gonna play around a little bit, do the single player. So, you know, I'm the explorer coming leading these people, but I had to take the land route for some strange reason, and they took the water route and set up a little camp, that village, ahead of time. So I'm trekking to meet it. We'll go across the open area that will be the future site of the city as it loads there. You can see it's big jungle. So restrictions, what are we talking about? With Feed the Beast, you got magic, you got technology, you got different types of tools. I'm going to kind of lump things into three categories. You'll see this down below in the description. But basically I'm going to use the Feed the Beast technology differences to increase the progression of the city construction challenge. And what I mean by that is I won't be able to use any technological mods at all until we get to the Iron Age, when I can mine redstone. And then I'll be able to use Buildcraft type stuff. Or no, I'm sorry, the Iron Age I'll just be able to use Redstone Dust, such that I've been able to mine it at that point. So it'll be like vanilla. Once I get to the Gold Age, then I'm going to allow myself to use Redwire. We've been able to smelt that. So basic Redpower. And then things that produce MJs, Buildcraft and thermal expansion, because I need gold for most of that. Then the age above that will be the electricity age, when I have you know, the diamond age, when I can use EU generating machines, industrial craft, and Redpower Blutricity. And then above that, further the age beyond that, will be the gray tech, the evolution of electricity into high tech stuff. And I'm also going to add a bronze age in between. In between stone and iron, where it belongs. Since we can get copper, tin, and bronze, I'll have that age where I have to make more buildings, more community structures, but I can upgrade my armor and tools to bronze type tools. So that's kind of the plan. I'll be able to use magic kind of as early as I can, get access to it. Thaumcraft, you need a golden nugget. So we either got to get into the Nether with a bucket early, or wait to the gold age till we can get it. I'm not going to use equivalent exchange to do any transmutation of materials to get gold or diamonds early or anything like that. That's going to be kind of off limits. Mistcraft, probably, well, I have to do it manually. I have to breed villagers and stuff, so that's fair game. But I don't see myself getting to that anytime early. So I think it'll be cool. Have the being able to play Feed the Beast, excuse me, but have the progression of the City Construction Challenge. So tell me what you think. I've been thinking about this for a little bit. I went through a couple maps and found this one pretty quickly actually. The seed, surprisingly enough, I just typed it in as FTB, well I did in caps, I don't know if caps matters, but I did FTB, caps, space, city, space, construction, space, challenge. And this is the map that it gave me. I think this is an excellent, excellent map for making a city. Perfect area. Got water, we got ocean, we got river over there, we got lots of Thaumcraft nodes around here. This little tree is kind of like a local minimum. Got a bigger node there, a bigger node here, a bigger node over there. So we can set up a shop around this little tree and we'll be good. There's forest over there for doing bees, because this is all meadows area. And yeah, I'm pretty excited. So when we get started, and like I said, there's going to be a little bit of slight RP, just for the hell of it, just because I haven't done it before. We'll adventure out of the jungle to here. I'm going to use the bonus chest to represent the items that I was traveling along with myself on this trek. We'll get through the forest, get to here, get our basic supplies and food going, and we'll start building our city. Now, with the, none of these buildings count, of course. I have to build my own farms and all that. But I think this might be the actual start of the city area, which is good. So the first things you have to build is kind of like the farming area. So I got to kind of think about how I want to lay out this whole thing, where things are going to be, where's my mining area going to be at. I want to kind of have a rail system in place from the port area down to where the mine is. So I'm thinking I might actually have a rail going along here over the river, and then make my mine back here, make a little mining village where we're starting back here. But that'd be like the mining district stuff, where these mountains are, that are not quite loaded yet. But that's kind of like the mining district stuff, like maybe like right here on this little plot, a little village, or maybe back here in this back corner that I probably won't ever get to with the city, because that'd be huge if I got all the way back here. But I could make a little mining village here. There's some water, mine these mountains, sand, quarrying, I think that's actually a really good idea. I'll probably do that. And then my farming village, I'll start around the other village. My buildings, town hall, all this forest. Make a path along the river. Oh, that sounds excellent. And eventually I'll make a rail. Tell me what you guys think. Stay tuned, because we got a lot of good times coming along. The only mod in addition to Feed the Beast Ultimate I'm using is the shaders. And as you can see, it's going to be well worth it. Alright, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all on the other side.